Hello, welcome to Queenie's Cards of the Month. Slightly different format. Glad to see you. This is for June 2025. And as per usual, we are going to start with the Fairies Oracle card for the theme of the month. The overarching theme of the month. Hi, you guys. I hope you're doing all right. I am doing okay. I decided to do it a little bit different this time. Maybe next time I'll do it live, but I'd like to do something where you all can watch it, but I can also upload it to YouTube each month to kind of beef up my little platform over there. Anyway, I love you guys, and it's nice to see you. I can feel you, you know? So let's shuffle these. I was in a pink mood today. Could you tell? Just a little pink. All right, so here's the Fairies Oracle overarching, the general theme of the month. That's always felt weird to say. Oh, okay. Alrighty, then we got him again. We had him for Card of the Week a couple weeks ago. The theme of the month is the Piper. Now, what that means is that in order to get what we want and to accomplish our goals, this month is not necessarily about assertiveness or aggressiveness. It's about using gentle persuasion. And when I say gentle persuasion, I am not talking about being a used car salesman and lying to get what you want. I'm just talking about using your own innate charm and diplomacy to get yourself through the month and get what you need. Get your needs met, accomplish the goals. This is not a time to shake the tree to get the fruit. It is time to pick the ones that are ready to go, gently and sweetly. The Piper uses the powers of seduction, music, and poetry, and just kind of finesses things into being. And so that's the theme of the month. The theme is that we're really being asked to find our charm and use it. And that's not too bad, you know? So here's the Piper. And I'm sure we're going to get some clarification cards. So who's going to help us with that? What does that mean? What does that mean? We're going to use the Spirit Cats cards from Nicole PR. And let's find out exactly, let's get some clarification on what that means. Like, do I have to play nice all the time? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, the theme is the general theme is like we're going to get more with honey than we are with vinegar. So, and the cat that's going to give us some clarification. The clarification cat. Sometimes it's the support cat. This month it's the clarification cat. Oh, what does this look like to you? Does this look like a cat on a tightrope? It kind of does, doesn't it? So the clarification cat is meet Vero Tiptoe Sky. She can balance perfectly with an inner precision and assurance. She leans one way and then the other, constantly adjusting and learning where her center lies. She understands the dichotomies of work and play, togetherness and solitude, inner reflection and outer expression, striving and letting go, accepting and changing, freedom and discipline, reason and intuition, spiritual expansion and grounding. They go on and on. Let Vero help you see what areas of your life are out of balance and what shifts you can make to return to a graceful equilibrium. So this kind of indicates the areas of your life that you feel out of balance, that you might be pushing yourself a little bit too hard to get back into balance, and maybe the idea is to gently just adjust. And that's what the piper would do. The piper can have a conversation and gently adjust in one direction or another to get their point across clearly and gently and easily. And the areas of your life that you feel out of balance, it's time to use more gentle persuasion rather than kicking yourself in the ass to sort them out. That's the bottom line of what I'm getting with these two cards together. So now we're going to go into the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month cards. Which deck am I going to use? Okay. Oh, there's the cat tarot. I wonder if I've got them separated. We'll see. Yes, I do. Ha ha ha. All right, so we've got the cat tarot, and I'm using the major arcana cards from the cat tarot to do this, because I always like to use the major arcana cards for the beginning and the middle and the end of the month, because the major arcana is like your soul evolution. They're like the big stuff, the big moving and changing and shifting things in your life, whereas the court cards and the numbered cards are more the day-to-day stuff that's happening, at least in my version of learning the tarot. So let's see. So we got the beginning of the month would be, well, we've already hit it, June 1st until June 12th. Okay. Got it. And then the middle of the month is June 13th to June 21st. Oh, that's nice. And then the end of the month is June 22nd to June 30th. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to, because the Judgment card came up, and that's one of my, I keep getting that card. I keep getting that card a lot. And when I get that card, I get kind of stumped. I know that it's about harmony and balance. So the beginning of the month card is the Judgment card. Okay? I know that it is about truth and balance and karma, but I get kind of stumped. So this is what I'm going to do with this one, is I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to use what I see here as kind of a guide. And also the Judgment card is the second to the last card in the major arcana. So it's a culmination of things, because the world is like, boom, everything opens up. But the Judgment card is like the culmination of things. Okay, so it says, here comes the judge. Okay. This is perfect. I like this, and I'm going to try and remember it for the next time this card comes up. Upright, the Judgment card is, we are our own toughest critics. The judge, it turns out, is you. So basically that is before the World card, which is card number 23. This is you getting out of your own way. So at the beginning of the month, we need to get out of our own way. And I'm kind of experiencing that, really, but we need to get out of our own way. This card invites you to examine your choices and actions, A feather represents the weighing of souls in the final accounting. Are you where you want to be? If not, are you doing what you need to do to get there? Weigh the scales. How do you rule? Okay. So this is about making the adjustments that need to be made, and it's also a card about balance as well, just like that cat card. To make the shifts that are necessary to be where you would like to be, or to get where you would like to be. So I don't know. If you want to move, start thinking about where you would like to be. Start visualizing where you would like to be. Do some research. This is the beginning of the month is for you. It's the Judgment card, which is it's time for you to weigh things out and get out of your own way. See, I'm going to have to ponder that. You know, because here I am doing this video and everything like that. And normally I do them live, but I thought I would try this time because it's a longer video, and see what happens. We're going to see what happens. I need to start doing more videos like this. So this is what I've been thinking about for like the last 2 or 3 months. And I need to commit to myself, to you, and to my life, really. So the Judgment card at the beginning of the month is, so where are you at? What do you need to do? What do you need to shift? What do you need to let go of? How do you need to create balance so that you can get where you want to go? That's the beginning of the month. That's from June 1st to the 12th. From the 13th to the 21st, we have the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card is one of my favorites, not just because it's my life path card, but it is about connections. It's about seeing the connections in things, fostering connections, opening to connections and communication. It's really, I would say, after this Judgment card, the middle of the month is about networking. It's about, and like networking seems like such a buzzword, but it is about opening up to connect with the people that vibe more with your heart, with your heart's desire, with the love that you want to express and where you would like to go. This is the Lover's card, even though it seems like, oh, it's just the lovers. No, it's about community. It's about a loving community. It's about creating community, connecting with community, and humanity, and the love of humanity, and connecting with that. So yes, so that's the beginning of the month. We're sorting these things out. We're weighing out like where we would like to be and looking at the truth of it so that we can move forward. And the middle of the month is about making the connections we need to make in order to have that happen. And part of making those connections, the Piper is definitely like the Lovers. And the Piper uses persuasion. So this is telling you the tone, the general tone that is going to get you where you would like to be, or what you want, or get you put you into a place of feeling the way you would like to feel in your own life, because that's really one of the most important things is how do you feel about where you're at? How are you feeling? Your feelings can dictate a lot of things. And if you can focus your feelings in kind of a more good feeling direction, things move forward easier. So that's the middle of the month, the Lovers. And then the end of the month, which is the 22nd to the 30th of June, we have the Strength card. Poor little mousy, huh? I think that's a mouse toy. That looks like more of a mouse toy, but and looking at the cat yawn made me yawn, which is hilarious. Pardon me. So towards the end of the month, the strength card is getting comfortable with all the parts of you. It's accepting and loving all the parts of you. The strength to be in your shadow and still accept yourself. In most decks, it is a woman or a person with their head in the lion's mouth. The lion represents our id, or our more primal feelings, our shadow. And she trusts having her head in the lion's mouth. She trusts that lion. She trusts her own shadow. She trusts her own primal urges. She trusts her whole self, not just the parts that are palatable and lovable to other people. And part of how we bring more of our own magic into this world is to be able to trust our primal parts, our shadow. Because our magic is not just in the, fairy wings and rainbows and butterflies and unicorns. Our magic is found in the dark sometimes, and accepting that everybody has a little darkness in them. And sometimes when you look even below the darkness, you see a wounded child. You see an abandoned child. You see who you were that didn't feel like you got loved, or didn't feel like you got your needs met, and needs comfort and acceptance and trust. So sometimes some of our inner parts, our shadow parts, pretend that they're monsters because they don't feel lovable and that they're scared. And part of the strength card is having the strength to accept all of those. Accept the times that you feel like a be-all. Accept the times that you are not having feelings that you were ever told were acceptable to other people. And so it seems like the end of the month is about trusting yourself more. And I would think that because of the networking and because of the community that you're working to create in the middle of the month, it gets you to a place where you're safer to be more of yourself and to trust to bring more of yourself out into the world. And that's the strength card. So that is the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month. Now let's pull a support card. And of course, I'm going to pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle, because I really love these cards. So let's see which one we get as a support card, and then we'll pull some more. It'll be fun. Oh, where did my cat go? Oh, she left. She's like, I'm sorry, Mama is chatting in here. That's a little bit much for me. I'm going to need to go somewhere or go under the bed. This is just my baby girl. She's just a shy one. That's all. Okay. She's like a shy little old lady. I realize that the cats that I have that are outside and inside are all at least 10 years old. Some of them are just a little more than 10, and some of them are almost 10 years old. This is our support card. Hummingbird Spirit. Be here now. Okay, so our support card is basically telling us, with all this stuff going on and with all this gentle persuasion and the Judgment card and trying to seek balance. It's, we need to be present for it. This is an important month to be present. It's important to be present for stuff anyway, all the time. But in particular, the support for this month is whatever it is that's happening, whatever balance that you're trying to get, whatever sort of communication that you're having, whatever community that you're building, whatever part of yourself that you're trusting, the most important thing is to be really present with it. Be right here, right now. So yes, this is on video and it's not live, but whoever's watching this is right here, right now, with me. You're with me right here, right now. There's no other place that you need to be. There's nothing else you need to do. Although, you're perfectly welcome to multitask while you're listening to me speak. But you'll miss all the faces that I make if you're doing that. So I don't know. I don't know if I would multitask. I'm just kidding. You can not pay attention to me if you want. But here is the hummingbird card. So pretty. Is there? Oh, there's no crown, but it's just very, very nice. All right, so hummingbird spirit. Boop, boop, boop. Card number 34. Let's find out. All right, so our support card for this month. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. The hummingbird's wings beat so swiftly that it can hover in seeming stillness as it drinks deeply from a flower. Hummingbird spirit comes to remind you that the beauty and sweetness of life is in the eternal now, the timeless present. Here and now you are becoming the person you wish to be, to have the experiences you wish to have. Focus your energy on the flower before you, for what you desire is being provided. Yes, there are blossoms everywhere. The choices can be dazzling. Hummingbird Spirit's message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better, for all that you require and desire is right in front of you. You will know this as you become still and feel your connection to Spirit, who loves you unconditionally and will always provide for you. So that's the support for this month. Be here now. Whatever is happening, whatever comes up, be in that moment. I know it's really easy to want to avoid the moment, to want to not face things. Believe me, I know. But this month, probably even the times that you want to decompress, be in your decompressing. Be in that moment of rest. Be present. Be present for that moment of rest. Be present for that moment of, I am just going to zone out and stream. I'm just going to be present. I'm not going to think about anything else. I'm just going to be in that moment. Whatever moment you find yourself in, be in that moment. Embrace that moment. Hover in that moment like the hummingbird. So that's our support card. That's going to help us this month as well. Now, what else do we want to do? Which other cards do we want to do? Okay, well, let's see. What's this? We'll pull a goddess. Oh, well, I was going to pull a goddess, and then this one came up on the front top, and I need it. So this is the one. Interesting. So this is the goddess. This is grounding. This is what will ground us this month. Not put you on restriction, mind you, but just ground us. This is Caltes. Caltes is a moon goddess venerated by the Ugric. If I mispronounce these, I'm so sorry. Ugric people of Western Siberia. The shapeshifter, she is known here manifested as a hare, an animal that is sacred to her. This appearance shows her lunar nature, for the hare is a lunar creature. Many cultures, when looking at the moon, see the outline of a hare who lives in the moon. The hare is often seen as an intermediary between lunar deities and humans, so the appearance of Kaltis in this form indicates her accessibility to her people. Kaltis is known as a fertility goddess and a goddess of rejuvenation. She is called upon by women in childbirth, for she is especially venerated as a promoter of the beginning of the life cycle. Although she is somewhat feared because she can determine people's destinies, she is mostly revered for her gentle wisdom. She is a compassionate guide to the mysteries of life. Again, we get a message of gentleness, of this not being a month, like the hummingbird. Very, I mean, although they can be very, very aggressive with their territories and stuff like that. I've watched a whole bunch of them buzz each other and fight, but it's still like a delicate, it's the idea or the energy around it is very delicate. And with the piper, the energy around them is gentle and persuasive and seductive and charming and diplomatic, and without being, without too much, without pressure. You know what I mean? Like the piper, to me, is somebody who knows that no means no. All about consent. All about consent. And then the cat spirit is, about creating balance, like acknowledging balance, and just small movements back and forth can keep you in the center, and it's funny because the hummingbird spirit, be here now, that is about being centered in the moment, and so we are right now in the judgment part. As of this recording, we are in the judgment part of the month, which is about balance and harmony and truth, and asking yourself the questions: is the direction that I am going in where I want to go? How does it feel? Do I need to make an adjustment to get to be pointing in a better direction? And then as we go into the middle of the month, where are my people and my community that will support the direction that I'm going in? Chances are they're right there. And to really be present for it, to really be present for having the right connections and the support, and opening your heart to the support, because the Lover's card is about making choices based on your heart. What does your heart desire? What does your heart want? And how can you know what your heart wants unless you sit with it and be present with it in whatever moment that you're in? Is your heart in it? So it's the middle of the month, and then we go to the Strength card towards the end of the month, and that is about, do you trust yourself? Do you trust all of you? Can you relax in the moment that is you, regardless of what aspect of you that is? Even if it's grumpy you, even if it's silly you, even if it's guilty you, can you sit with it and accept that it's part of you, and also understand that that is not all of you? You are not all just those feelings, the ones that you think make you unlovable. that is not true. You are lovable simply because you exist. You are loved simply because you exist. And this month, we're kind of being asked to be gentle and charming with ourselves and with others in order to achieve what we want to achieve. This needs to be kind of a, I don't know, a lovey-dovey month. You need to flirt with our goals to make them happen. Which would be kind of funny. I should really try that. Flirt with my goals to make them happen. There goes the voice. That's fun. Let's pull another card. Let's see what happens with these. I got these. It's called the Major Arcana. It's the Orphans deck. These are kind of dark, so I don't know what's going to happen. But this is going to be the wild card for the month, just to prepare us, just in case. Because you can't go through life without a little randomness thrown in. Even a control freak like me. All right. All right. All right. Who wants to? I knew you did. Who's this? Oh, man. Yeah, that's a telemarketer. Isn't that nice? Sorry for that interruption. So I pulled the Justice card. That's the random thing. That's the random element. Okay. Again, we're talking about balance, but we're talking about truth. We're talking about with the Justice card, sometimes we have to face the things the missteps that we took, or the things that we perceive as missteps. We have to make things right. So there may be some things during this month that we're going to have to communicate about to make things right. That might be, and some of it might be surprising. You might have not realized that you misstepped, but you need to be present for that too. And accept that too. But not take it on like, oh my God, everything's awful. But take it on like, oh, okay, well, let's create balance. Let's go in the opposite direction. Let's figure out what needs to be addressed in order to resolve this. Let's figure that out. And so that's what the Justice card. So it seems like it may not be all smooth sailing this month, but I think that if we are true to ourselves and if we are stay present with ourselves, and if we can accept that we're human and that sometimes we make mistakes, we just do our best to make them better and not beat ourselves up too much about it, but just to make it right. Because that's what justice is. Okay, there might be something that you, pardon me, that comes up that you need to make right. And it'll be okay. Because you've got all these other cards. And as long as you stay in the present moment and understand that you are safe in this present moment, it'll all get sorted. And then we'll move on to the next month. So, these were the cards of the month for June 2025. And I love it. Maybe I'll go live later this month. I don't know. It is my birthday month, after all. And I will see you later. I love you guys. Bye.